All right. Hey, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can hear me, please type a 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat so I know that I'm not speaking to myself. But if you can hear me, great. Glad you're with me. My name's Alex. I'm the president of Hypernova Solar, and thank you for joining me for the last day of meetings for the semester. As you can see, I am currently not in my normal dorm. I am actually getting ready for a trip. So I am at home and I'm kind of flustered trying to set up this meeting. So hopefully everything goes well. Um, so let me just get one thing set up. Okay, I can see all the 1, 2, 3, 4s. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm only on one computer monitor here, so if anything goes wrong, please spam me on Discord. Uh, yeah. Okay. So let me transition here. Okay. That should that there. Yep. Cool. So I have my Discord up in case anything goes wrong, but hopefully you all can still hear me. So thanks again for joining us. This is the 14th meeting, and this will be the last meeting for the spring. So we will not be meeting next week or the week after that. So you all could, focus on your finals and focus finishing the school year strong. So today we're just going to be going through a few updates. We're going to talk about our summer meeting plans and how that's going to work, and then we'll go into the actual meeting itself. Okay, cool. First off, with just some basic team updates, there's not going to be an in-person meeting tomorrow. Johnny is still super busy trying to finish up with student organizations. So he will not be able to meet this week or probably next week either. So no in-person meeting tomorrow. I will let you all know when in-person meetings resume. Also, I mentioned this last week, but this is still out there. If anyone is interested in getting an on-campus job in the fall with the new mix, the mix at Horizon is hiring a completely fresh batch of students. So if you're looking for some part-time paid work on campus, I highly suggest reaching out to me and saying you're interested in working at the Mix at Horizon. I've worked at the Mix before. It's pretty fun. You get to work with 3D printers and all this cool stuff, and you get paid while you're doing it. So it's a win-win situation. So let me know if you're interested in getting one of the jobs at the new Mix at Horizon, because I know the people who will make that decision. So quickly, summer meeting plans, how those are going to work. Basically, what we plan on doing is, of course, we're going to be very active over the summer, and we've relied on your feedback for how we're going to do summer meetings. So far we have 26 responses to the survey. So if you are interested in participating in Hypernova Solar over the summer, please fill out the survey. It's in the general channel on Discord. If you haven't filled it out yet, please fill it out by today because it lets us know who is planning on being active in the team and who is no longer active. If you don't fill out the survey, we might clear the Discord this summer and remove the inactive people. So please fill out the survey. So this is the last meeting of the spring semester, as I mentioned. We're going to pause for finals, and we're going to pause during May. So we're going to take the month of May off, basically, and we're going to resume meetings the very first week of June. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to do both virtual and in-person meetings, kind of like how we did it this semester. So we're going to have, again, a virtual meeting on Friday where everyone gets together, we have a presentation, and everyone talks on Discord. And then we're going to do in-person meetings probably on Saturday. We're probably going to do longer meetings on Saturday. We're probably going to have more people there because we can split up between different areas of the build space, and no one else is going to be there. It's just going to be Solar Car. Details are still to be determined. We need to meet with Johnny and the other build space staff to get that finalized. But plan on that's how the meetings are going to work. And then additionally, you'll have sub-team meetings and other meetings as needed. So currently, in-person meetings are going to be capped at 10, but I'm probably going to expand that. I'm confident we could bring 10 to 20 people. But just remember, get your vaccine as soon as possible, and make sure you bring your mask to your meetings. Another update, not related to summer meetings, but make sure you follow Hypernova Solar on social media. We're really trying to get our social media active again. So if you have a Twitter, an Instagram, or a Facebook, please follow us and like our posts and share them because that really, really helps us get new sponsors and new members on our team. So that's all I have for updates regarding summer meetings and whatnot. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or Mike today, and we could tell you all the details that you might have questions about. Let's just get into some of the updates and goals for sub teams today. So frame sub team, I talked with Anish. I don't believe he can make it to the meeting today. I think he has a tennis tournament. But we talked about welding on or designing on the sidebars that we need for the door, so we could pass whatchamacallit, stress testing. So as soon as those are welded on, we should be able to finish our frame design and actually go on towards thinking about welding that. I don't know if he finished that yet. We talked about it back on Monday, but if he is at the meeting today, we should definitely talk about that. Electrical sub team. We had a meeting on Monday, so we talked a lot about some of this stuff, but continuing progress on Hypernova 1 battery pack enclosure design. So how are we going to contain the Orion BMS and the Hypernova 1 large battery all in one nice structure? So getting a model and a bill of materials for that, and also getting a model for the vacuum chamber for the solar array, so we can start prototyping with encapsulation this summer. For suspension sub team, sorry, I did not get around to CADing the steering rack or the coilovers, but the new steering rack did come in today, and it is significantly lighter and a little bit smaller than the old steering rack, and it's also a left-hand drive, so that's good. So I could try to get you those things by next week, but I do not have the CAD models, but know that we do have a new steering rack. Logistics sub teams, I know we were talking about creating a email for systems engineering majors last week. I don't know where that is, so if you guys can update that for me today, that would be fantastic. Sorry, let me just check a message here. No, we're good. And today, if you all can start thinking about reaching out to sponsors, let's start getting some practice to maybe start by emailing small sponsors, thinking about how our email templates work. How do we reach out to them? How do we track who's contacting who? Start going through that process so we can get much more into it this summer. And then build printer update. I have scrapped the old extruder design that I showed off last week, and I've started designing a new extruder because the extruder version 1 sucked and extruder version 2 is already looking way, way, way nicer. Then it's just buying the rest of the stuff and assembling. So we hope to get assembly started sometime in May. Cool. So that's all the updates I have for you all today. Just note that I need to leave here in a few minutes, so I'm going to hang around for about the first 10-15 minutes of the meeting. So if you need me, please shoot me a message on Discord and we could talk quickly. But other than that, Mike is going to take over for the rest of the meeting. So, if you have any questions and I'm not here, go reach out to Mike. Otherwise, let's hop over into the Discord and I will talk to you all there.